Hey mermaids, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie Toth for those of you who don't know me. Today we're going to do something a little bit different than just a regular hair tutorial. I've had a couple of people request I do some makeup stuff on here, which I'm totally cool with doing. I like makeup, I like doing makeup, I just don't like wearing makeup. But I do like doing it, so I would love to do that for y'all. I've actually had a request to do, I don't know if any of y'all saw this on my Instagram, but my hair and makeup from this day. A wedding that I went to back in May, and I did my hair and makeup, and I had a lot of people comment saying how much they liked it, and so I'm just gonna show y'all how I did both of those. So again, here's the picture of my makeup and my hair. You kind of can't really tell right there on my hair, and then my hair is actually, there's a better picture. Bear with me. I haven't done or put on makeup on my face in a solid couple months. My normal routine is this. I literally just put lipstick on because lipstick's my favorite. So I haven't put like actual makeup on in a really long time, so bear with me. We're just gonna try this together. Okay, so first things first, I start with a cleaned, washed face, and I do have some moisturizer on it. I use an oil-free moisturizer because I'm not trying to have my face all oily, but I do use moisturizer every day. It's super important. The next thing when I put on top of it is, I guess most people would put, their foundation, but for me, especially now that it's like summer and I'm just already a warm shade, I'm just going to use a BB cream, and I use a Bali Body BB cream. It has sunscreen in it already, and I believe this is, there's 4 shades. I think this is the tan one. It's the second to the darkest one. But, so, I use that, and I just use my hands. Super not professional, but whatever. Whoops. So you definitely want to shake it up first, because that's not what it's supposed to come out looking. I just forgot. So shake that up. And then we can put it on. So that top shade's the right shade, the bottom shade is not. Got a little bit in my nail. So I just apply this. And I know some people don't like BB cream, so again, just replace this with your regular foundation and put it all over your face. But that's just what I do for now. Now, come back to me during the winter time. Totally different story. Totally different story. I just use a powder to kind of bronze up just the areas where the sun looks like it hits a little bit. And I use a ColourPop pressed powder, and this is just, I don't remember which one this is called, but I will definitely leave it in the description box below. Right now I'm just going to use a Wet n Wild brush. This is just a little powder brush. I'm pretty sure that's all that it's called. It doesn't have like a number or anything on it. So I'm pretty sure it's called the Wet n Wild powder brush, but I'll figure it out and put it in the description below. So when I do my bronzer, I just put it in like a, I don't know, moon shape form. Just a little bit on my forehead. A little bit in that little crease right there. And then on underneath my chin and my neck. And when I do it on my chin, I like to go to make sure that I like hit that chin line and go all the way up to here, and then meet the bronzer from here up there, just to kind of create those like lines and shapes. Normally, like when I'm not so bronze, I don't know, I'm just kind of really good with where my face is at right now. It's pretty like clean and clear and a good color, so I don't really want to put a whole bunch of makeup on it. But normally, say I'm like a little bit lighter and my skin doesn't feel as pretty because it's not summertime, I would do a little bit of like concealer underneath my eyes and then like brighten up right here, but not today. The next thing I'm going to use, this will be my blush. This is called Feisty by Tarte Cosmetics. Just a little blush. I'm going to be using an Eco Tools brush. It's just like a little like tapered looking thing. I'm pretty sure this is their blush brush on their packaging, but again, I'll have to let you know. I'm just gonna put that on the like my cheekbones and then a little bit on the apples. Now that my face is done for me, besides highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I just used the Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil. Kind of looks like this. And it is in the shade Taupe. So, just do these real quick. I'll do the first one for you, and then I won't make you sit through the second one. Now, because I have no eyebrows at all whatsoever, I mean, you can like barely see them, I have to draw them really dark first and then kind of lighten them up. So there's that eyebrow. It's nice and dark, way too dark for me, but then I just take the other end and lighten it up a little bit. I've like tried so many products for my eyebrows, and I just feel like this one works the best so far. But for light eyebrows, for any of y'all that have like this eyebrow issue, I know how freaking hard it is to like get your eyebrows to look just right without looking like too fake or too dark for your hair. Because I've tried the whole like dip brow thing, and that stuff is just too thick and too like harsh looking on my eyebrows. I feel like it just looks a little bit more natural when I use a pencil. But it's definitely like a trial and error type of thing. Like, I draw, then I lighten, and then I draw, then I lighten again. So, for me, whoops, that's pretty good. And I'll just do the next one. And always, always, always remember your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. So your eyebrows are never going to look the exact same. That's like something that's kind of hard for me to like deal with, being so OCD that I really want everything to match perfectly, but I kind of just got to get over it. And for some reason, my eyebrows always look so much darker on camera than they do in the mirror. So I promise they're not this dark. I know a lot of people like to do their eyeshadow before their brows. I like to do my brows because if I don't do my brows first, then I might like go way up over my brows and not notice because I can barely see them. The palette that I used for this eye look was the Dream St Pallet by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. Their little collaboration that they did. I absolutely love this palette. I waited for it to come out and got it immediately. I was so excited about it. But this is the palette that I used for this look. Here's what it looks like. And I know I'm using a lot of ColourPop makeup in this tutorial. I just love them. That's all that it is. I just love them, and I love affordable makeup. So I'm a cheap person, so I don't really spend a ton of money on makeup. So ColourPop is like right up my alley. They're super affordable, but their makeup is always so nice. So that's what I buy. So the first color that I'm gonna pick up is this color, and it is called Magical right there. I'm gonna pick that up with just like a little, this is like a really soft fluffy dome brush. It doesn't have a name. I don't know what the brand is. I've had this forever, but it just kind of looks like this. But so I'm just gonna pick that up all around my brush, and that's gonna be our first color, and it's kind of gonna go more all over than any of the other colors. So I'm just gonna put that in my crease to start with. Then I'm definitely gonna bring it a little higher and a little lower. And then I actually both eyes at the same time, so sorry. Just have to land the other eye. Get that crease and then go a little higher. A little lower. So that's how my base card. I'm gonna take the exact same brush. Now we're gonna go in with this burnt orange color right here, and it is called Potion. So I'm going with that same brush. Put a little bit on there. Tap that off. And I'm going to put this in my crease again, but this time I'm just going to stick in my crease. I'm not going to go a little higher, a little low. So just staying in that crease. And I'm mostly putting that color on the outside and just kind of stopping like right here. I'm not going all the way in. And now I'm switching out of that palette, and I'm going to just a loose Bare Minerals eyeshadow. I've had this forever, but it is called Trudy. I honestly don't know if this is a blush or eyeshadow, but I always use it as an eyeshadow. So this is Trudy by Bare Minerals. It's just a loose powder, and it looks like that. So we're sticking with that burnt orange kind of color. And I'm gonna go in with the same brush. Sorry. But it's kind of all the same color, so I feel like it doesn't matter. And now I'm going to take this one and put it just halfway, all the way to the outside, just below my crease, and then I'm also going to take that as my lower lash color. This one's a little bit more sparkly than the other two, so it's like my little pizzazz color. Then for that lower lash, I'm going to take more of like a, I don't know, a pointy brush. And this is a lot like thicker. It's not so fluffy. It's a little harder. So I'm just going to take that so I can really get in on the bottom. And I'm going to take this one all the way to the corner. And then a little out, kind of like a fan motion. Okay, so I tried to fix the lighting because I felt like it kind of sucked a little bit. So, okay, so the eyes are almost done. I kind of want to darken this lower lash up a little bit more. I feel like it's not showing up as well. So I'm going to go back in with my Dream St Pallet. And I'm going to use that darker color again called Potion. And then to finish it off, I'm going to take this one, which is Twinkle, and I'm going to put it on the corner and then a little bit up into my lower lid. And I'm going to pack it on with one of these like thicker flat brushes. So that I'm going to take that right there and just kind of pack that in to my corner. And on my lid. Okay. So now I'm done with my eyelashes. With my eyeshadow. So for highlight, I just like to use like a smaller fluffy brush. So it just kind of looks like this, super fluffy. But I like it to be smaller so I can just be more detailed with it. I'm using a Becca highlighter, and it is Proseco Pop. I don't even know if that's the name. I'm pretty sure that's the name. But Becca highlighter, some of my favorite highlighter is Becca, but this one is called Proseco Pop, I think. So just put a little bit of that on there, and then highlight the goods. And then I like to put my setting spray on before I do my lipstick, just because I feel like when I put my lipstick on and then my setting spray, my lipstick just kind of, I don't know, it feels, I don't like the way it feels. So I'm going to do my setting spray. This is just Illuminating Mist and Set by e.l.f. So just shake that on up. I try not to move as much as possible when I put setting spray on, so I don't create any wrinkles. And then, for the best part of all, this brings the entire look together for me. This like makes the look for me. Lipstick always makes the look for me, so this is my absolute favorite lipstick. It is called Trillseeker by ColourPop. It's their matte lippy lipstick. I don't know what it's called for sure, but I'll leave it down below. But they just kind of came out with this formula of lipstick like a month or two ago, and it is one of my favorites. But again, it's called Trillseeker. It's the bee's knees. favorite color ever. So let's finish it off. And there you have my favorite freaking lipstick ever. I just love the way that, like, this is more, it's like a blue purple, I guess, but I just love like blues and purples with oranges and rose colors. So I just love this look. It's my favorite for sure. So that is the makeup portion of how I did my makeup for that wedding. So that is the makeup, and we're gonna move on to the hair. So for this hairstyle, all you're really gonna need is clear rubber bands and a brush. So you can part this in the middle or down the side. It's really just your preference, whatever you feel most comfortable in. I love rocking the middle part when I can, so any chance that I get, I like to rock it. So just kind of part that down the middle. And my hair's a mess. So in the picture, I know my ponytail is more straight, and so it's kind of like the front, but I slept in a braid last night, so I'm just going to leave it a little crimpy curly for this look this time, but you can wear it straight, curly, crimped, whatever you want to do with your ponytail. So I'm just going to pull this back and then take some frontal pieces. Skirt. So I'm going to braid this side first. I'm going to make sure that you get your ponytail out. Just trying to get it out when your hand's in the middle of the braid. It's just so difficult. So I got my clear rubber band, and we're just going to braid this entire side back, and we're going to do a Dutch braid so it's inside out, because we're going to fan that braid later. And now that is completely fanned out, we're going to flip these hers to this side and start on this braid. So now that our 2 braids are done, I'm going to go ahead and take this back section for my ponytail, leave my braids up front, and all this hair in the back. I'm going to tease just to give that ponytail a little bit of volume. And then you're done. Just kidding. Okay, so now that I have the back and a ponytail, I'm just gonna pull a couple of pieces out of the ponytail just to kind of make it look a little fuller. And I'm going to take these pieces and wrap them around the ponytail. So it's going to go on top and around. Then I forgot you need 2 bobby pins. Whoop. And then last but not least, we got to tease it. Now we're nice and teased. We have our ponytail nice and big. And I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and curl these a little bit just because they're not laying how I want them to lay, since I just slept in a braid and they look a little flat. So I am just taking my straightener and giving those a little bit of body. This left one is just giving me a hassle. Alright, much better. Okay. So, there you have it. My look from the wedding. Just a nice big ponytail with 2 fan braids and a little bit of an orange copper smoky eye with some purpley blue lipstick. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments below and like and subscribe. And we will see you next time.